always great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Red Raiders offense will take the field first. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David, and we are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They're going to try to line up, and they're going to try and run the football. When you've got a tailback like they've got, and you've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
They are hard to stop, man. And what I love about offensive linemen, I like when they don't like people. And they enjoy moving people against their will. And this unit, man, they're going to pave holes, and this running back's going to get the credit. But make no mistake about it, that line up front paves the way and makes his job so much easier.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Mountaineers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. They'll try to get the ground game going against what looks like a tough matchup for him. This backer can keep him in check.
Let's go.
They go play action with Hawkins. Buying some time as he moves left. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Mountaineers want to move quickly. Hawkins. Here's a heat. And down he goes.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And they got it.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickey. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Shakes a man, and he might take off. The 20. 10. And he jumped going over.
That's a Nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
And one thing we know about a Rich Rodriguez offense, it's about running the football. So you know what you need? You need a good running back. You know who he went and got? The nation's leading rusher, Cam Cook from Jack State, his old university that he went to when he coached there the past season before West Virginia, Palmer. It's about running the football, establishing that and their tempo.
That's how you finish the sentence when you begin with Rich Rod, right, at West Virginia. You think back to guys like Noel Devine.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They came after him, and he was unfazed. What a punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune. Oh, he's got some space. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a 1st down.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion. And the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Pulls it and runs it again. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Pulls it in on the right. They'll finally pull him down after the big gain inside the 20-yard line, but it might all be for naught. There is a penalty marker on the play. A huge play like that getting wiped out by a penalty. Is there anything that deflates a crowd quicker than that? So that'll cost them a down, 2nd and long after the illegal forward pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And if you're going to play zone coverage, man, you've got to get to the quarterback because those holes are going to pop open at some point. Nice job hanging in the pocket. Good protection by the offensive line, finding the strike over the middle of the field, but started with the protection up front.
Makes it past the marker. Got a little grass. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Finds a little space. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeps it. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Michael Hawkins. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
And this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at it.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And he put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. He now has 79 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. They'll go to the counter play. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. Here's a little room there. The 10. To the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
They'll try to add another to their lead. How in the world did he miss that? Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just...
There he goes. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Got rid of it just in time.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Under fire. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The run inside. It's Sticky. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. The play-action fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They'll stop the clock here as one of the Red Raiders remains down. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Eakin. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And another big play for this offense. How about this offense coming out on fire, throwing the football all over the yard, making big plays? This is a tough unit to stop this defense. They better find some answers, or he's going to throw for more yards in this game than he ever has.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Takes a handoff. It's Dickey. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll go right back to him. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be
touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So it's an 80-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Another incompletion on third down. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit, and these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. My goodness, he unloads on that one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too.
Breaks into the open. Inside the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
David, This guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Throwing, Hawkins fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Rushes on him. And it's a sack.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big turning it on. He's at the 50, at the 30, past the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Pulls it on the option. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Brown wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
Oh, he's got some space. The 40, the 30. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Pulls it in. It's Strachan. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Quick release on the RPO. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Brown will throw it. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, checking in from the Texas Tech sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Now on 1st down from the 30. Running inside. It's Joyner. Finding some room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
This offense is putting on an absolute clinic, and defenses that have to watch this film are not going to like what they see. They've already got a big lead early in the game. 3 plays, 3 first downs on this drive. There's nothing you can say outside of this quarterback just being a student of this offense. He prepares so well leading up to game time. He's putting it all on display.
He's got it. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. And the Red Raiders have taken it inside the 20. Some misdirection with the counter. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders! He scores for the 5th time in this game. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive to...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball, they wanted to do something with it, and they did. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The option, the keeper. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Brown wants to pass. They'll run the screen. A 5-yard pickup there leaves them with 3rd down and 5. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Ball sitting right at the 30, it'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass, makes the catch. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Makes the grab. It's Carter. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
A strike downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week one, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Southern Mississippi taking on the James Madison Dukes. And it's the Golden Eagles sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications. Now over to your game in Lubbock. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
The Red Raiders will kick it away to crank up the second half. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. How many problems does it cause for an offense when the D can get pressure from its nose tackle?
He's usually a guy that sits in the middle in 2 gaps, and it's really hard to rush the passer, but really nice job using his hands, getting to the quarterback. When a nose tackle gets a sack, everybody gets excited because that guy doesn't get many of those.
And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. Heaves it on the run. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Third and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, checking in from the Texas Tech sideline. They are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Thanks, Howie. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. It's Simmons. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Hammond. Bringing the heat. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Reels it in down the left side. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
And the Red Raiders line it up with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over him.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Now the play fake. Looking down the middle. Fires it incomplete.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. The Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's the return. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul, defense.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. There he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Rolled his way into in the house for the 6th time in this game.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back, but when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just we've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. The throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Brown will throw it. Pressure coming. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sticky. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Sends it downfield. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. To the air on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football.
And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
and finally getting home and getting the sack. This quarterback, his jersey's not even dirty. We're in the second half. We're behind. We got to find a way to create some momentum plays. That's step one.
It's caught.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Pass to 45. Could be an alley. The 10. And he scores. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Brown wants to pass. Here's a heat. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Now on the counter. Running to Green. Smashes through the tackle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
A spectacular one-hand grab. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the...
Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Into the end zone for the 7th time in this game.
And if you're the head coach, you are absolutely loving this. You're up big on the scoreboard because your defense keeps getting takeaways. And on offense, in sudden change situations, you're turning it into touchdowns. That right there, phenomenal job. Great decision by the quarterback. He finds his open man. They connect. Everything going their way, David.
And I love when they stay aggressive after a turnover. That is the number one thing we're always yelling in the huddle as a defense. Sudden change, sudden change. They want to capitalize on the momentum, and they did. They stayed aggressive, continuing to add to this lead, doing what they want when they want.
Texas Tech, 90. West Virginia, 0.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the option. He keeps it. Powers through the defender. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Turning it on. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll stop the clock here as one of the Red Raiders remains down. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Francis. Could not make his way to the corner.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Using his feet. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
To the air, it's McDonald. And the third down pass is incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, checking in from the Texas Tech sideline, this quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing late in the game with this big lead. We're curious to see how long the coaches keep him out there, but from what I can see on the sideline, he wants to continue to play. There is so much momentum and chemistry down here. This offense continues to roll, and it is a blast to watch these guys interact down here on the field. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Unloads it left. Finds his man. It's Eakin. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead. They've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
Snagged in the middle. It's Simmons. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Shoots it to the left. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. And the Red Raiders go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. His 8th touchdown of the game.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Sends it back in motion. Calls his own number. And they'll knock him down. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's McDonald. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my rump. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
The run inside. It's Dickey. Picks up the first down. He's loose down the middle. The 40. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. His 9th touchdown of the game.
And that is an outstanding effort offensively to score again. But what's been going on with the tackling defensively, that's been the biggest issue. Sometimes football just comes down to fundamentals or lack thereof. And that's been the case defensively. Just not able to wrap up and get these offensive players onto the ground. 2 huge broken tackles on that long explosive play. And that's been the story for this defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. 1 play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. on the option. They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Quickly to the tight end. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the 4th quarter, and they keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
Right down the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
He wants it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and Wright makes a grab and room to run. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this is exactly the situation you want to get in as a defense. You got the lead late in the football game. You know they got to throw. And what do? You get to the quarterback, you hit him, and you get pressure on him. And then what happens, Palmer?
Yeah, it's complimentary football, David. No question about it. They're just putting the hammer down right now with the lead, and the defense playing accordingly. Now giving it back to their offense for an opportunity to pad this lead even further here as we're in the fourth quarter.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
The Red Raiders come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Dickey. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a...
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a gap, it's Alexander. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They want to run this quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Lining up to convert 3rd down. The old coaching cliche, go let her know every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. If you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.